This is my April garden tour. We had an ice storm here in Gaylord, and wow, it hasn't even been a month, but look at this. It's crazy. Guess I don't have to worry about dead branches this year. They've all come down. Look at this poor tree. Look at that. Oh. Hi. Well, look at my poor arborvitae here. One on that side. I'm gonna have to give up on those between the deer and the weather. Check this out. Look at this great big part of this tree here. It's huge. Last month, I walked underneath these trees in the snow and it was just magical. Look at all the branches down. Look at all. There's still broken branches and stuff that's just hanging up in there. Wow. I think we're going to try to get a fire going and burn some wood and get chopping some wood. I brought the boys with me. I've got my son-in-law Nathan there with his corgis, and Trent, he's starting a fire inside, and we'll just have to get started. Hard to know where to start. The neighbor's house, I didn't even know they had that many trees to have the branches in their yard. I want to show you. All right, this is the neighbors. Look at their, I can't believe they even had enough trees for the branches that are in their yard. Isn't that crazy? Branches down everywhere. Well, I know I've said it before, what a difference a month makes, but this is like just a couple weeks. My last tour was a beautiful snowy tour, and this is like just carnage. A lot of it's right out on the road. You can pass, but the roads are bad shape here. And wow. It's hard to believe my last video in March there of our garden tour is even the same place. Yeah, this poor tree here, the branch is down. We'll get it. 2 days full tilt, picking up branches. Boys each having a chainsaw. And we finally got it reasonable. You can see underneath this tree there's a lot of little branches that need to be cleaned up, but that's going to have to wait for another day. A lot of the branches are on the snow, and that makes it hard to pick up too, that little stuff. But we'll get back to it. But the snow is melting and it feels beautiful. Here's the bottle tree, got a little too much snow on it and fell over. We haven't been able to get that up. I see there's a bottle broken there. So I have a lot of spring cleanup. I see this little garden over here trying to come to life. So, I mean, we'll be gardening soon here. My double knockout roses are underneath all this snow, so I'm curious to see how they're gonna make out. Here's our little oak tree. Emphasis on the little with the ski poles to protect it, but I see some little buds here. There they are. So it's gonna come. Sorry, let's refocus here, guys. Yeah, look at this. Wow. There's still branches up in the trees that haven't come down, and we just can't get to those. So, oh, got a couple corgis out in the yard. Here is another, these ski poles here where there was a little lilac that I planted, but Brad's run it over twice, I think, with the lawnmower. So I'll have to try that again, get bigger ones. So, a little chaotic this month. And you know, I was really thinking the March tour was all this beautiful snow and there wasn't much to see. I thought, oh, April would be similar. Not at all. Like, look at this poor tree. I hope it'll be okay. It was just a draining sap. But the boys did a wonderful job cleaning up. Like, this was just piles of branches from these trees here. I don't know how one tree, I can see up there that there's some that are still hanging in the tree there. That'll have to come down. We got a bit of firewood here now for continued fires. We got the generator going here, but we're ready to pull out of here. It's about all we can do for right now. Hazel, oh goodness. Look at the ashes in this. That is a lot. I don't know, that's right filled to the top. So when we come back, we'll have to dig that out. These poor trees in here, we'll see how they come out. There's a, look at this one, the tops off this poor little guy. This one's all bent over. He was up nice and straight. Oh, the little one's in there. But we made out really well here. When we drive around and we see some of the other houses, there's the top off of that one. There's quite a pile of snow here. Snow and dirt from the road. We're on the corner, so my moss is starting to come alive, and that's exciting. Look, it looks like carpet. I just love this moss. Tried to rake some of the little branches off, but there's a lot more to go. Here's another lilac that's at these ski poles. I think Brad cut that off too, so I'll have to try again, see if I can find some lilacs. Those double knockout roses are, if they do as well as what they're supposed to, I might put some of them up here too. Just love getting that color. All right, so this is April here at the Northern Nest garden tour. This spring I'm going to have my work cut out for me, and I don't know what I would have done without my boys coming up to help me here. My son Trent and my son-in-law Nathan, there they are there. They're just packing up. They're going to pack up the generator and everything. And wow, can't wait to see what happens next month here. Thanks for watching.